But I guess how you doing? Let's do another picker card. So today's gonna be who is interested in you. The voice is back for now. Let's not speak too fast. Okay, let's do too fast. We know the deal. We're not gonna fluff around. Like, come on, no fluff around. Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 1, 2. Pile number 1. Who is interested in you? 5 of Wands. King of Swords. 5 of Pentacles. Well. So you have a knowing, and I think both of you know very much that you are meant to be together. It's not a fast energy. We have Pentacles, it's a love story, but we also have a lot of passion. So that could be very well balanced. But I would say there's someone a bit tormented. Maybe it's both of you, maybe that person. Also, that person might be listening to other people opinion instead of just simply looking at their own feelings or opinion altogether. This person we know is in love with you, but protecting the heart with a sword, with a mind. And we know the King of Swords is more an attitude because that person loves you very much. There's a King of Cups underneath, if you see what I mean. But they're trying to push you away, say no, yes and no, no, go away, no. I'm really pushing away because I'm melting for you. So that creates a bit of chaos in their mind, in their heart. And for you possibly as well, maybe you had a bit of conflict at some point. I don't think it's a case here, but maybe for a few of you, might be. But whatever, that person is in love with you and you are in love with them. And if it's not about love, then you have the job. It's just the job is yours and everyone knows about it, okay? So it's just a matter of time for that job to be yours. So I would say it could be within 5 days. You know, we have 5 ones. It can be 5 hours. I don't know. It's around that. It's imminent, all right? You know, we're trying to help with time, but it's divine timing. So you are supposed to get that job. You're supposed to be with that person. The person knows that it's you too, regardless what both of you going through at the moment. Because some people say, yeah, but it doesn't look like it. No, we're talking in the future. Okay, we're not talking about today. Today you might feel in that zone like, wow, I don't have a clue how it's going to work out. I don't feel it. I don't see it. Have faith. Having faith is believing in what you don't see. And when I say faith, I don't say faith religiously. It's like believing something that you don't see. But you have that knowing. It's not just believing. You have that knowing, both of you. Could you be both wrong? I don't think so. Give yourself some credit. I was doing so well. Right, okay? Right, okay, we do have. I don't react when people mention you. Yeah, because they're undercover, you see. They say, no idea. What, who, what? Yeah, they're protecting. And maybe because that's what they have to do for now. No criticism. They're protecting their heart for a good reason because they're in love with you. And you're in love with them and you know that. They're not kind of love, not here. It's simply on this one, I would say it's more about, I feel you. And I know you are my person and, you know, yeah, it's a big tsunami wave, love. Yeah, very much. That can be scary at times. Archangel Metatron. I am your link between heaven and earth, between your humanity and your divinity. I am here to help you heal the conflict that exists between your heart and mind. Feel me in your heart and thoughts. Through oneness, there is love. What do we say here, right? Yes, of course. They're trying to fight, you know, that connection between the mind and the heart. They have the mind here and the sword trying to dictate the heart. Ain't gonna happen. Ain't gonna happen. But fair enough. Fair enough. It's not a criticism, not at all. Fair enough, of course. You want to protect your heart. I mean, the mind job is to protect you. So, of course, the mind goes, it doesn't make sense. Okay, but 1 + 1 = 2. When what we have here is not 1 + 1 = 2, it's just love it. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. Do you see what I'm saying? Right? It's love. I'm smiling. I don't ever have a problem with this one. All right? I'm just smiling. Right. Okay, one more, the last one. Okay, and then we go to pile number 2. Discipline. I can accomplish what I set my mind to. Absolutely. Look at the design. Yes, of course. The thing is an interesting phrase, because normally they put their mind in order. I mean, in order altogether. They have discipline. Yeah, I'm going to do this. This is what I'm going to do. And this is it. Okay. No. But the thing is, that doesn't work when it comes to your heart. So they're struggling a little bit with that, because the discipline is to say, no, follow the mind and stick to the mind. Okay, this is what we have here. Okay, it doesn't happen because you have that knowing. And the knowing comes from here, the soul, the heart, whatever you want to call it. So who is interested in you is someone who's battling you a little bit, but not for long. So all is well. Pile number 2, who is interested in you? The Empress, strengths, the Devil. Okay, clear here. Who is interested in you is probably an ex, probably a karmic, probably someone who just wants to have a bit of avavum with you. But I feel it's more like an ex. An ex that actually, who actually still checking you out. You the one who ran away, you the one who escaped the very, codependent connection here. They're very narcissist, me. They're trying to control you, to undermine you. They probably love bomb you and then they break you down. But you didn't do that because boom, bada boom, you became an empress. You became 4 queens. What doesn't kill you make you stronger. You went through all the 4 queen and the queen of swords. Yeah, you cut them off. And now you're expanding. You don't even think of them. You don't even talk about them. You just moved on. And they can't stand it. And you have the strength. But in my opinion, you always had the strength. That's why they picked on you. Of course, because they wanted to feed on that energy and that strength. You know, narcissists are very good at, looking at who is a very good person, very, loving, caring, but slightly, low self-esteem somehow, and then they go right there. But the thing is, you are much stronger than they thought. So now they're checking you out. They're still interested in you. You are never going to go back. Hell no. Over your dead body. Absolutely. Ever, never, ever, never. Right? And they know it. So who's interested in you? Whether it's interested in looking at what you became and who you are now. But you were there all the time. And actually, they helped you go through the Queen of Swords. So they helped you becoming an Empress. So thank you very much for treating me so badly. Thank you very much for abusing my kindness. That's why you're saying, thank you. Thank you for doing that, because now I am that Queen of Swords. I cut it off. Justice has been served. And now I'm an Empress. Will they become an Emperor? I don't think so. They're going to stay like that. Narcissists, me. They will end up alone. Which generally will happen. Narcissists eventually on their own. And that's the way. Oh, this one. That's the way it's going to be there. So they are interested in you, but you're not interested in them. I don't know. It's an ex for a reason, right? Yeah, I'm starting to understand our connection. Yeah, you bet. Now they're starting. Duh. Really? How much time do they need to understand? Are they going to do something about it and maybe treat the next person, because it won't be you, in a better way? It's up to them. What am I doing with the color? It's up to them. I doubt it, because I think they very much stick on you. They stick on you. They're still watching you. They're still, you are mesmerizing, because, they still feel for you. You don't feel for them. Reality. Anxiety, you think so? We surround you with a healing light of amethyst. Take a deep breath and breathe in this beautiful violet light. Feel your anxiety melting away. There is nothing to fear. There is only love. Well, that's what you had to do, to fight that anxiety they were creating, because they were trying to break you down. And you became like you were walking on eggshell. You were so kind of doubting yourself. They were manipulating you. And now, boom, reverse. Now they're feeling the anxiety. Now they're feeling the heat. What can I say? I'm telling you, 2025 completion. The wheel is turning. I am telling you. The people who hurt you, excuse me, George is still here. The people who hurt you, they will receive the karma. Is completion 2025 is year number 9. You know what I mean? Numbers, they don't lie. That's why I love numerology. Numbers don't lie. Okay, this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Well, that's what they think. That they think them, you know, you are the one, but they are not the one for you. And maybe on the other hand, you met already someone else, and that is your person. Because now you're an empress, you will absolutely have an emperor because you raise your vibration. That's what you did. You raise your strength. You went back to your strengths. So for me, you manifesting someone else, but for them, they were menacing you. Boom, bada boom, right? Not your problem. Not your problem. You know, you had to meet them, the karmic, to heal the inner child, to go back to that conflict, the initial conflict, the initial trauma. But you've done the work. You dived in. You went really low at some point, for sure. But you did the work. They just say that, oh yeah, I'm doing this workshop, I'm doing this. Yeah, did they do the work? Hell no. They still like that. So no, they haven't done the work. Service, I feel good when I can help others. Yes. And that's why they picked on you, you know, because you like to help others, because you like to be of service. You like to maybe share your experience, your knowledge to help others. You like to share a bit of your strengths with people who feel a little bit under the weather because you know how you feel. You were there. You've been there. You got the t-shirt, right? Or maybe they make it look like they're helping others. No, they're helping themselves. They're helping that, you know, they want to make themselves seen as, oh, you see, I'm doing good. You know, I'm helping. Or I'm volunteering too. Oh, yeah. Well, some people volunteer, but my God, it's just for the facade. Because inside, it's not pretty. They're not giving anything. They're like, oh, look, I'm good. We know those bits. You know, we know those people. Whatever. On this note, have a beautiful day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Ciao.